If you have been following Spider Man comics in recent years, I'm sure you are aware of the drama involving Peter, Mary Jane, and the man who shall not be named. Recently, it was confirmed that Mary Jane will finally be breaking up with the man who shall not be named. And that immediately begs the question as to what's next. The truth is, Mary Jane hasn't been the same since One More Day. Writers have continuously written her horribly and in a way that she sometimes feels like a completely different character. And it's not a stretch to assume that they generally do not seem to care for the character and really want to avoid putting her and Peter in a stable relationship again. But they also still want to use her because she's generally popular and brings a lot of attention to the comics. In the aftermath of all this drama, I've seen a lot of people saying that Mary Jane should be written off or she should be replaced with somebody else. And no, just no, that's not the solution. That's exactly what Marvel editorial wants. Just think about it for a moment. If editorial isn't allowing Spider Man to be in a stable relationship with Mary Jane, his most iconic love interest, why does anybody think that any other character stands a chance? Why do you think they won't mess that up? You think they're suddenly going to change their mind if Black Cat ends up being the primary love interest? They will do the same kind of drama with her. If they make up an original character, they'll do the same with whoever it is, and probably in a worse manner. Hell, just a few years ago, Black Cat was being written horribly. She was trying to murder Spider Man, and she was trying to expose his identity to the public. If she can get past that, so can Mary Jane. It's been 20 years since One More Day. They have tried plenty of random love interests, but none of it works. Do you remember Carly Cooper? Do you remember Michelle? Do you remember any of the others? I'm gonna guess no. It's always been Mary Jane. It will always be Mary Jane. Everything with the man who shall not be named is character assassination to the highest degree. You know that if you have read pre One More Day Mary Jane. Just because a lot of modern writers have written her horribly does not mean Mary Jane has to be written off. The problem has never been Mary Jane. The problem has always been editorial, and that's not going to change just by pairing Peter Parker with other characters. The thing that needs to change is Spider Man editorial and their weird hatred and mishandling of Mary Jane, and their belief that Peter Parker being married is going to make him boring and unrelatable. That's the only way things can improve. But I also think that's not going to change anytime soon.